Taliban terror on full display. A 21-year-old woman dragged out of car, shot dead. Her crime? Not wearing a veil. Is Afghanistan returning to its dark days? As the Taliban gains ground again in Afghanistan, the fate of Afghan women hangs in balance again. Taliban's terrorists shot down a 21-year-old woman reportedly for not wearing a veil. The terrorists allegedly dragged the young woman out of a car as she was on her way to Balkh district center. However, Taliban spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid has denied the allegations. But public torture and brutality against women have become Taliban's hallmark, and social media has exposed it. Women have allegedly been tortured for venturing out of their homes alone, singing, having romantic relationships, and for not covering their faces.
تعدادی از بسته‌های کمکی که تهیه شده برای فامیلای نیروهای امنیتی ما، برای نیروهای امنیتی ما که زخمی شدن در جنگ‌های اخیر توضیح بکنیم و با این حرکت خویی را اثبات کنیم که خانم‌های افغانستان به خصوص خانم‌های هرات از طالب ترسی ندارن. اونا همراه نیروهای امنیتی خود هستند و مبارزه میکنند، چی با قلم باشه، چی با حرکت‌های مدنی باشه و چی هم با نعره الله اکبر.
In the areas that the Taliban rules, there are simple rules for women. Women should cover themselves from head to toe. Women are forbidden from walking outside the house. They should leave home only with a male relative. There are restrictions on girls' education. Despite its claims of being a new Taliban, all of this is reminiscent of the dark period when the Taliban controlled 90% of Afghanistan. While it has been trying to project itself as a reformed group that has shed its oppressive ways, these incidents expose their lies.
The Taliban have controlled 90% of Afghanistan since 1996, when they unilaterally declared an end to women's basic human rights. The restrictions on women's freedoms in Afghanistan are unfathomable to most Americans. Women are banished from working. Girls are not allowed to attend school. Women and girls cannot venture outside without a burqa, which they are forced to wear. It's an expensive, heavy, cumbersome garment which covers the entire body, and it includes a mesh panel covering the eyes. The veil is so thick that it's difficult to breathe. The little mesh opening for the eyes makes it extremely difficult to even cross the road. Women must be escorted by a male relative to be allowed to leave their homes. Women are not allowed to seek health care from male doctors, even in emergency situations. Female doctors and nurses are not permitted to work, so women and girls are dying from treatable illnesses.
From 1996 to 2001, Taliban controlled 90% of Afghanistan. In November 2001, the US State Department released a report calling out the atrocities of Taliban against women. The report pointed out how Afghan women were not just deprived of basic rights, but were subjected to public executions and brutality. Even years after the dark days of Taliban, media and studies continue to report the lingering impact of that period on Afghan women. Fearing the return of the old days, reports suggest many Afghan women have taken up arms against the Taliban. Some have chosen to live in the cities and suburbs and stand with the security forces, while many choose to flee to an unknown land in hope of safety, freedom, and basic human rights. While others are stranded to suffer the oppression of the Taliban militia.